Hey, welcome back to Channel 6 News. Noah Mormonson here, your head anchor, and I'm very privileged but also deeply saddened to be the head anchor of this quadruple homicide case. A lot of you may have already heard about this murder of the Clutter family in Holcomb, Kansas. It was written in a book by Truman Capote called In Cold Blood. Now, if you stay here for another 4 or 5 minutes, I'll be able to interview Truman Capote, so stick around for that. But for now, we're going to take it over to Noah Reporterson over in Holcomb, Kansas.
Thank you, Noah Mormonson. Noah Reporterson here, live from Holcomb, Kansas. Now, for once, it's actually a little bit windy, but hey, what can I say? We're talking about the murders. Let's go to that. So, 4 deaths of the Clutters. Mr. Clutter, Mrs. Clutter, Nancy, and Kenyon. Very tragic deaths. We love the family. They were great people. All their neighbors loved them too. Now, it was 2 murderers in this case, Perry Smith and Dick Hickok. We actually have some footage from them being arrested and interrogated thanks to amazing officers. Let's cut to that footage.
Hurry up. Yeah, I'm coming, I'm going. Oh, son of a...
There's a 1956 Chevrolet. Sir, do you know why I pulled you over today?
What in tarnation? Was that speeding again, officer? I am so sorry.
I have noticed that this vehicle has been in the crime of running faulty checks. You are under arrest.
Perry, this is all your fault, Perry.
You really think we came this far just to talk about a bunch of checks?
Can't think of any other reason.
Have you heard of the Clutter murder case?
Whoa. I may have done some petty check forging, but I ain't no killer.
It was a vicious crime. Vicious, cowardly, and almost perfect. But you made 2 mistakes. One was you left a witness. A living witness.
I ain't leaving no living witness.
Who will testify in court, will stand in the witness box, and tell a jury how Richard Hickok and Perry Smith found and gagged and slaughtered 4 helpless people. Because you thought you got rid of everyone. Perry, how long does it take to drive to Fort Scott?
I don't know. I don't remember.
That's because you've never been to Fort Scott.
What? I told you, I went there with Dick.
The truth is that on Saturday night, you were busy murdering the Clutter family.
No, I was in Fun Haven like I told you.
Then what were the 2 girls' names that you were with?
I don't remember that.
Because you were making footprints at the Clutter house. These boots were found in your box. And they match the same footprints that we found at the murder scene.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces.
Thank you, Investigator Matt, for those wonderful interrogations. Now, we have some recreated footage of the murders of the Clutter family. You'll see here
The innocent Mr. Clutter trying to fight for his life against Perry.
My family, all right? So, no.
Now we have Perry killing Kenyon. Again, another innocent, tragic death. Now we switch point of views to Dick trying to kill Nancy Clutter. And finally, Dick killing the mother, Bonnie Clutter.
This just in, we actually have news that Perry killed all 4 of the Clutters with Dick's 12-gauge shotgun. Pretty interesting stuff, so Dick, who knows what will come of him. We'll talk about that later with the amazing interview with your host, Noah Mormonson and Truman Capote. Now, Noah Mormonson here live with Truman Capote. Mr. Capote, what inspired you to write In Cold Blood?
Please, call me Truman. Well, I was looking for an interesting thing to write about. I hadn't written about a really long story in a long time. And so I was reading the news one day and I saw this quite peculiar murder in Holcomb of 4 people just murdered for what I thought was nothing. So I thought I just had to investigate. So the next day I flew right on to Kansas and I just started reporting, seeing what's happening. I wanted to know what happened.
For sure. So what I want to know is, I know a lot of this was more nonfiction than fiction, which is a little bit different from what you've written in the past.
The entire thing was nonfiction.
So I want to know, to make it nonfiction, you have to have plenty of facts, right? So
I had over 3,000 pages of notes, you know? I just interviewed anyone involved with the case, investigators, the Hickoks, just anyone in Kansas, anyone related, anyone who was driving by. I had to know everything. I talked to everyone. No.
I see. Now, I read your book, and let me tell you, I loved it.
Oh,
It was
thank you.
amazing. So, I want to know, because there was a lot of perspective from Perry Smith, did you have any relationships?
Oh,
with
no,
Perry
you
Smith?
know, I just thought Perry's viewpoint was a lot more interesting because his thinking of, I don't know why everyone is thinking that I had some sort of relationship with Perry. No, I don't understand it.
I see.
Anyway, I have to go. I'm sorry.
Okay, now, this was Channel 6 News with Noah Mormonson and the amazing Truman Capote.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for your time, and thank you, sir.
Thank you.